In 2016, I lost my wife due to cancer. You know, that of course isn't what anyone plans for, right? You think, hey, this is how my life is going to go. These are my kind of expectations, and that obviously isn't what I had planned for my life or thought how things would turn out.
Grew up thinking I would get married and have a family, and time passed and that never happened for me. It had not happened for me yet. Went into my late 30s and kind of was holding on to marriage and family like looser and looser, thinking, okay, maybe that's just not what God has for me. I'm just wrestling with Him a lot, and you know, this is what I want, but ultimately I want what you want for me. I trust you and I know that you're good, but sometimes I would have done things differently.
So I received a text one day at work from my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law said, there's this girl, would you be interested? This is just a couple months after I had decided to start dating. And so seeing this text from my mother-in-law, how do you respond? Okay, sure, let's meet, let's do this. So one of the things I shared with Stacy in the beginning, I didn't want to settle for someone, right? I had an amazing wife before, amazing marriage. I knew it was possible. I didn't want anything less. It might look different, that's totally fine. And she kind of conveyed the same thing, that's the reason why I'm still single, is because I haven't met the right person and I haven't wanted to compromise or settle either. And so we both kind of agreed. We didn't know how this was going to work out, if we were right for each other. We were very open and just trying to follow God's leadings.
After my brother had died, a friend reached out to me and she worked at the Warm Place. And she said that because she knew I had lost my brother, she thought that it would be a good idea for me to work with at the Warm Place. And they do groups for kids that have lost someone. So I got to work with a group of teenage kids who had lost their parents. And so I think that was God preparing me to step into this role with the girls and Brian.
Within about a year, got married. The girls warmed up to Stacy incredibly quickly, and she embraced them. It felt very natural from my perspective. I was excited to see that. That was important to me. So about a year after getting married, we completed the adoption of Stacy, adopting both of the girls. And then not too long ago, we also had a little baby, Amelia. So it's been amazing to see how all of us have come together and feel connected like one family.
His faithfulness and his attention to detail to prepare you for where He's going to bring you through the hard things, and then you just never know how He's going to use that to prepare you for what He has for you. He is faithful to be with you and to help you.
Life doesn't happen the way you expect. You have a plan, that's fine to have a plan. You have to leave room with that plan for God to still work and for other circumstances to take place. Regardless of those circumstances, not lose that faith and understand that God is still good. He still has a plan.